My beloved child, there is a reason you found this message today. There is a reason your heart felt pulled toward these words. And there is a reason you should not skip a single moment of what you are about to hear. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A truth is slowly unfolding, and by the time this message reaches its final words, you may see a situation in your life from a completely different perspective. Right now, somewhere in the quiet corners of someone's thoughts, your name carries more weight than you realize. While days move forward and life appears ordinary on the surface, there is a person whose mind keeps returning to you. Not for a moment. Not for a day. But again and again, in ways that even surprise them. This is not about a passing curiosity. This is not about a temporary feeling that appears and disappears like the morning mist. This is something deeper. Something that has survived silence. Something that has remained steady even when circumstances became complicated. And what makes this even more remarkable is that this person is not only thinking about today. They are thinking about tomorrow. They are thinking about the future. They are imagining possibilities that stretch far beyond the present moment. But there is one thing. One hope. One quiet wish that lives inside their heart. And before that hope is revealed, there is something you must understand. Many people enter our lives for a season. They appear, they teach us something, and then they move on. Yet every now and then, there comes a connection that refuses to fade. No matter how much time passes, no matter how many distractions appear, the thought of that person remains. For someone, you have become that thought. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what you are about to hear is not what most people expect. This person does not think about you because of perfection. They do not think about you because they believe life is supposed to be flawless. In fact, the moments they remember most are often the simplest ones. A conversation. A smile. A shared memory. A feeling they cannot fully explain. Sometimes they wonder why you remain on their mind. Sometimes they try to focus on other things. Sometimes they tell themselves that they should move on from certain thoughts. Yet somehow, they return to the same place. They return to you. And here is where the story becomes even more powerful. This person is not simply hoping for a dramatic moment. They are not waiting for fireworks. They are not searching for a perfect scene that exists only in imagination. Their hope is much quieter. Much deeper. Much more meaningful. Before I reveal it, listen carefully. There are people who dream of being understood. There are people who dream of being accepted. There are people who dream of building something meaningful with another soul who truly sees them. And this person has begun connecting those dreams with you. That realization did not happen overnight. It grew slowly. It grew through reflection. It grew through memories. It grew through moments when they unexpectedly found themselves thinking about what could be. That is why this message matters. Because while the world often celebrates loud announcements and obvious signs, some of the strongest feelings develop in silence. Some of the deepest hopes are never spoken aloud. Some of the most important wishes remain hidden within the heart. And the hope this person carries is one of those wishes. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next part of this journey, the hidden hope inside their heart will begin to reveal itself piece by piece, and what it means may be far more significant than you ever imagined. For now, remember this. You are being thought about more than you know. You are remembered more than you realize. And somewhere, beyond the noise of daily life, a heart is holding on to a hope connected to you. A hope that has not disappeared, a hope that continues to grow, and a hope whose true meaning is only beginning to unfold. A quiet truth is rising to the surface, and if you have stayed this far, then you are exactly where you need to be. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person who has been thinking about you long-term has reached a moment that even they did not expect. For a long time, they kept their thoughts hidden. They convinced themselves that life would simply continue as it always had. They told themselves that certain feelings would eventually fade. Yet something surprising happened. The more time passed, the clearer everything became. Instead of forgetting, they remembered. Instead of moving on, they reflected. Instead of losing hope, they discovered a deeper reason to hold on to it. And that is why this message is becoming more important with every passing moment. There is something this person sees when they think about you. It is not only who you are today. It is who you could become tomorrow. It is the future they imagine whenever your presence enters their mind. Think about that for a moment. Most people only focus on what is directly in front of them. Most people only think about immediate situations. But this person is different. When they think about you, they naturally think ahead. They picture conversations that have not happened yet. They imagine moments that have not arrived yet. They wonder what life would feel like if certain paths somehow came together. And hidden inside all of those thoughts is one powerful hope. A hope they rarely express. A hope they rarely reveal. A hope they protect carefully because it means so much. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the deeper truth is finally beginning to emerge. This person's greatest hope is not based on perfection. It is not based on impossible expectations. It is not based on a fantasy. Their hope is much simpler. They hope that one day you will truly understand how important you have become within their thoughts. That is it. Simple. Yet incredibly powerful. Because understanding changes everything. Being seen changes everything. Being valued changes everything. And somewhere deep inside, this person wonders whether you have any idea how often they think about you. Sometimes they wish they could show you every moment your name entered their mind. Sometimes they wish you could see the memories they revisit. Sometimes they wish you could understand why they still care so deeply. But they cannot simply open their heart and display everything at once. So they wait. They reflect. They hope. And every day that hope grows a little stronger. What makes this extraordinary is that they do not hope for recognition because of pride. They hope for understanding because connection matters to them. They hope that one day the meaning they see will also be recognized by you. And there is another layer to this story. One that almost nobody sees. This person has noticed qualities within you that others may overlook. They notice your strength when you doubt yourself. They notice your value when you underestimate yourself. They notice your light even during moments when you cannot see it clearly. That is one reason their thoughts continue returning to you. Because they see more than the surface. They see possibility. They see growth. They see something worth believing in. And that belief has quietly become part of their future vision. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next realization is perhaps the most surprising of all. This person does not think about what they can gain. They think about what they can build. There is a huge difference. Many people chase temporary excitement. Many people chase short-lived feelings. But this person's heart keeps returning to something lasting. Something meaningful. Something real. That is why their thoughts remain steady. That is why their hope remains alive. That is why your presence continues occupying a special place within their mind. And every time they imagine the future, one question quietly appears. What if the connection I feel is meant to become something even greater? They do not always say those words aloud. They may never have spoken them directly. Yet the question remains. Again and again. Month after month. Thought after thought. Hope after hope. And perhaps the most beautiful part of all is this. Their hope is connected to happiness. Not pressure. Not expectations. Not demands. Happiness. They want to see you grow. They want to see you succeed. They want to see you become everything you are capable of becoming. Because your victories genuinely matter to them. Your journey genuinely matters to them. Your future genuinely matters to them. That is why they continue thinking about you long term. Not because of a single moment. Not because of a temporary feeling. But because something inside them believes your story is still unfolding. And as that story continues, their hope remains alive. A hope built on trust. A hope built on admiration. A hope built on the possibility of a future that neither of you can fully see yet. So if you have stayed until this moment, remember these words. You are more appreciated than you realize. You are more valued than you know. You are remembered more often than you think. And somewhere, a heart continues holding on to one beautiful hope, that one day, the connection they feel will be understood, recognized, and appreciated in a way that brings meaning to both lives. Do not skip the next part. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you, and the final pieces of this story have not yet been revealed. A remarkable realization is approaching, and this may be the moment where everything begins to make sense. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person thinking about you long term has carried a quiet hope for longer than you know. Through changing seasons, busy days, unexpected challenges, and countless ordinary moments, one thing remained surprisingly constant. You. Not because you demanded attention. Not because you asked for it. But because your presence left an impression that time could not easily erase. And now we arrive at the part of this story that few people ever stop to consider. Sometimes the strongest connections are not the loudest. Sometimes the most meaningful hopes are not announced. Sometimes the most important feelings grow quietly, becoming stronger while nobody notices. That is exactly what has happened here. This person has spent time imagining what life looks like years from now. Not just tomorrow. Not just next week. Years from now. And whenever those thoughts appear, one image continues returning. An image connected to you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the hope inside their heart is becoming clearer than ever before. This person hopes that one day, the distance between uncertainty and understanding will disappear. They hope that questions will become answers. They hope that confusion will become clarity. They hope that the connection they feel will no longer exist only inside their imagination but will be recognized for the value it truly holds. Think about how rare that is. In a world where attention constantly shifts, they have remained focused. In a world where people easily forget, they have remembered. In a world filled with distractions, their thoughts continue finding their way back to you. That alone reveals something powerful. But there is another revelation. One that makes this message even more meaningful. The person thinking about you has learned something important through time. They have learned that genuine connections cannot be forced. They cannot be rushed. They cannot be controlled. Instead, they unfold naturally. And because of that realization, they have chosen patience over pressure. Trust over fear. Hope over doubt. That choice has transformed the way they see the future. Instead of worrying about what they cannot control, they focus on what they can appreciate. Your kindness. Your strength. Your uniqueness. The qualities that make you who you are. And every time they reflect on those things, their hope grows stronger. Not weaker. Stronger. Because admiration deepens when it is based on reality. And their thoughts about you are rooted in genuine appreciation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next truth may surprise you. This person does not believe you entered their thoughts by accident. Whether they understand the reason completely or not, they feel there is meaning behind the connection. A purpose. A lesson. A possibility. Something worth paying attention to. That belief has become part of the hope they carry. And perhaps the most beautiful part is this. Their hope is connected to growth. They hope you continue becoming the best version of yourself. They hope your path becomes brighter. They hope your dreams move closer to reality. They hope happiness finds its way into your life again and again. Because when someone truly values another person, they want good things for them. Even when nobody is watching. Even when there is no reward. Even when the future remains uncertain. That is the kind of hope living inside this person's heart. A hope built on care. A hope built on respect. A hope built on seeing your value. And now we arrive at the revelation that changes everything. The person thinking about you long-term is not holding on to a single moment. They are holding on to a vision. A vision where understanding replaces uncertainty. A vision where appreciation is expressed openly. A vision where meaningful connections are no longer hidden behind silence. That vision is what keeps the hope alive. That vision is what keeps the thoughts returning. That vision is what continues inspiring them whenever your memory enters their mind. And if you have listened this far, then remember this carefully. You matter more than you realize. Your presence has more impact than you know. Your story has touched someone in ways that words cannot fully explain. And somewhere, a heart continues carrying one simple but powerful hope. That the future will reveal a deeper meaning behind this connection. That the value they see in you will shine even brighter. That one day, everything they have quietly hoped for will make sense. Do not skip what comes next. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the final chapter of this journey will reveal why this hope has remained alive for so long, and why its meaning may be greater than anyone expected. An extraordinary moment is drawing closer, and if you have remained here until now, you are about to hear the part that changes the entire meaning of this story. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For a long time, we have been talking about the person who thinks about you long term. We have talked about their hope. We have talked about their admiration. We have talked about the way your presence continues returning to their mind. But now a deeper layer is ready to be revealed. This person has discovered something unexpected. The more they reflected on you, the more they realized that what they value most is not a single memory, not a single conversation, and not a single moment. What they value most is the feeling they experience when they think about the future. And somehow, you are connected to that feeling. That realization surprised even them. Because many people think only about what happened yesterday. Many people focus only on what they have lost. Many people become trapped inside old stories. But this person did something different. They started imagining what could still happen. And every time they imagined a brighter future, your presence appeared somewhere within that picture. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what comes next is perhaps the most powerful truth of all. This person's hope is no longer based on uncertainty. It is based on belief. A belief that meaningful connections appear for a reason. A belief that some people enter our thoughts because they have something important to teach us. A belief that certain bonds carry a deeper significance than we first understand. And because of that belief, they have not allowed time to erase the value they see in you. Instead, time has strengthened it. Month after month. Thought after thought. Reflection after reflection. The appreciation has grown. The respect has grown. The hope has grown. And now there is something they quietly wish more than anything else. They hope that one day you fully recognize your own worth. Not through someone else's eyes. Not through praise. Not through approval. But through your own understanding. Because one of the things they admire most about you is something you may not always see yourself. Your resilience. Your ability to continue moving forward. Your ability to keep growing. Your ability to keep becoming more than you were before. Those qualities have left a lasting impression. And that impression has become part of the reason they think about you so often. There is a sentence that has echoed through their thoughts many times. What if this connection is more meaningful than either of us realizes? That question has remained. Not because they have all the answers, but because the feeling behind the question never disappeared. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next revelation may be the most surprising one yet. The person thinking about you long-term does not see you as a chapter that has already ended. They see you as part of a story that is still being written. Every new day feels like another page. Every new experience feels like another possibility. Every new beginning feels like proof that the future remains open. That perspective has allowed hope to survive. While others focus on limitations, they focus on possibilities. While others focus on obstacles, they focus on opportunities. While others focus on what cannot happen, they quietly wonder what still can. And that mindset has changed everything. Because hope becomes stronger when it is connected to possibility. Hope becomes stronger when it is connected to growth. Hope becomes stronger when it is connected to purpose. That is why their thoughts continue returning to you. Not because they are trapped in the past, but because they believe the future still holds meaning. And now we arrive at the heart of the message. The one hope living inside this person's heart is beautifully simple. They hope that life brings both of you closer to the understanding that some connections are meant to inspire growth, appreciation, and positive change. They hope that the value they see in you continues shining brighter. They hope that happiness finds you. They hope that success finds you. They hope that peace finds you. And they hope that one day, when you look back on your journey, you recognize how much your presence mattered. Because it mattered more than you know. It mattered more than you realize. And it left a lasting mark that time could not erase. So if you are still listening, remember this. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not insignificant. Somewhere beyond the ordinary rhythm of daily life, someone continues carrying a hope connected to your future. A hope rooted in admiration. A hope rooted in respect. A hope rooted in the belief that your story is far from finished. Do not skip the final chapter. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the last part of this journey will reveal why this hope has remained so powerful, so persistent, and so impossible to forget.